are good to go. This camera better not fall. Hey guys, it's the consistent queen back again with another video. And as you guys know, we are consistent. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Trust me, you're gonna love it here. And if you're a returning subscriber, then thank you so much for coming back. So today's girl talk video is very spontaneous. It is literally in the middle of the night, and I just had this idea to, write this down. And it's something that I was like thinking about for some time, but I really started deeping it like now. So I just figured that, you know what, let me actually share what I'm thinking with you guys. And today we're basically going to be discussing the importance and the beauty of really just appreciating where you are in life. So just as a disclaimer, this video is going to be a slight overshare, and I'm kind of anxious because I don't really like filming oversharing videos that much anymore, because I've just come to realize that the internet is not really a safe space. But I would like to believe that my channel is a safe space. Well, I want it to be a safe space for you guys, in as much as, even though the internet is not a safe space in general, my YouTube is a safe space for me. And in particular, like when it comes to girl talk videos, I really enjoy those videos out of like all the videos that I film, because in as much as like I'm sharing whatever it is that I'm sharing with you guys, and any knowledge that I've learned, or any like nuggets of wisdom that I feel that somebody should hear, in as much as I'm talking to you guys, I'm also talking to myself. Yeah, like I'm also just talking to myself, because I also really like watching my own videos every now and then, because I just feel like sometimes I'll know something, like I'll know that, okay, this thing is bad, I must not do this, I must act like this and this and this. And then, like along the line, sometimes you forget certain things. So for me, like my YouTube videos are kind of like revision for stuff that I knew, but I may have like forgotten. And yeah, bottom line is that with the Girl Talk segment, I want to share stuff with you guys so that you guys hopefully don't make the same mistakes that I've made. It's very important to be able to learn from other people's mistakes so that you don't make the same mistakes, and so that you can do better than the other person. And I would like for the girls watching, especially girls younger than me, to do better than I did, And I'm saying this because like also when I was younger, I would like to see like other YouTubers that were like maybe slightly older than me, or like the same age as me, and just learn from whatever lessons they were teaching, so that I can hopefully not make the same mistakes that they made. So yeah, this intro is becoming very long, guys. I did say I'm very anxious, but yeah, this video is very close to my heart, because I was really just deeping it, guys. And you know how it's like really good to want to do better for yourself. It's really good to want to improve and all of those things. But I've come to realize that, like, guys, there genuinely is so much beauty in the struggle. Like, the struggle doesn't necessarily have to be like actually like struggling, but like the struggle refers to a phase in your life where like maybe you're not completely comfortable, or maybe where like like you still want to grow, you still want to get to where you're going. Like the struggle kind of refers to like before you feel like you've made it kind of thing. Like there's so much beauty in that process where like you haven't made it yet, or like you haven't like figured things out yet, or like you're just struggling with like certain things. Like there's so much beauty in that. And like when you get older, guys, and I'm obviously speaking from my own personal experiences, like I realized that like the older that you become, the more you kind of like miss like where, like you kind of like miss being where you were back when you wish you were where you are now. I don't know if you guys get me. Like for me personally, sometimes I miss being at like a certain place in my life, And funny enough, at that place in my life that I'm currently missing, it's a time when I wish I was here where I am now. So it's like, it's so crazy because like, it's kind of like a vicious cycle that makes you feel, you start to feel very like unfulfilled because you keep on wanting something that's not there. Like you keep on wanting better, or you keep on wanting something else and not really appreciating like what you currently have now, kind of thing. Like for me, like for example, the thing that even made me like start deeping all of this, right, is because like I remember when I was staying in res, guys, oh my goodness, I hated it so much. Like I used to cry. Like I used to literally cry, like actual tears. I know it sounds so dramatic, but I am a little bit of a drama queen. Like I feel all my emotions very deeply. Like I'm a very passionate person. So like I literally used to cry tears like because I hated risk so much, and I just felt like, oh my goodness, like how can my dad do this to me? Why am I in risk? Why am I having to deal with these things? Because like where I had come from, I never had to like share anything of mine. Like I had my own bedroom, I had my own bathroom, I had my own study area. Like me and my siblings even had our own wing in the house, like where it was literally just our wing. Like there was no one else who was like, it was just, that's where our living room was, games, rooms, that kind of, like we really had our own space. Like I really grew up having my own space. So when I got to Reyes, it was like a little bit of a culture shock because I was like, child, what do you mean I need to wait in line to shower? Like, what do you mean I even need to be sharing my shower with other people? Like, sharing my kitchen with other people, sharing my living room with other people. Luckily, I was staying in my own room. Like, I never had to share a room. I never had to have a roommate. And, you know, my dad kept on insisting that, girl, like, you need to learn to live with people. Because in as much as, yeah, like, you have your own things, you grew up having your own things, like, that element of being able to live with people is so, so important. But best believe, at that time, I was hearing him, but I was not listening. I was just like, oh my goodness, like, this man hates me. Like, he literally hates me. But now looking back, I actually had so much fun back then. Like, I would even go as far as to say I really miss like staying in res compared to like, you know, staying in your own apartment kind of thing. And even though I've been staying in my own apartment like for years now, like sometimes I just think about it every now and then because like those years were so much fun. Like literally, if you wanted to hang out with your friends, all you had to do was like knock at the door next door you, or like just go upstairs to the other floor and then you just hang out with your friends. Because like living alone kind of like, it gets lonely, guys. Like it really does get lonely. I'm not even gonna lie, it really does. Like for me sometimes, like I could go the whole day without actually like opening my mouth kind of thing. And I kind of like stopped doing that. Like now I just have regular phone calls with my friends and my family. Usually I would just text them. Usually I would just text them rather. But now I actually opt for having like phone calls because it's very important to have like, you know, that emotional connection kind of thing. So yeah, I just thought about it and I was just laughing to myself because back then like I would have loved to just have my own apartment from the beginning and not even have to share. But now I really wish that like I could go back and, you know, I kind of just miss the whole, like the innocence of it all. Like the more that you know, the more you kind of like miss the innocence of not knowing certain things kind of thing. Like I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but if you get it, you get it. If you don't, forget about it. Forget about it, because every point in life, every level that you reach has its own challenges, guys. It really does. And the more that you elevate, the tougher things are. It's like climbing a mountain. Like at the bottom of the mountain, it's calm, like that's what you're used to. And then like the more you climb up, okay, now it starts getting a little bit difficult to breathe. Okay, now it starts getting a little bit more windy. Okay, now like, you know, the atmosphere is changing a little bit, so it starts getting a little bit tougher. And that's really just how it is with life, guys. Like you'll find that when you get to that certain point in your life where you've been longing to get to. When you get there, you'll realize that, wow, this kind of sucks. Like, this kind of sucks. Like, this is actually not what I thought it was, you know. And I'm just talking about like life in general as well. Like, there's so many instances that I can think of where I didn't appreciate where I was at that point in time. I wanted to be better, I wanted to do better. And now that I finally am better and I'm doing better and I have the things that I thought I wanted, I realized that it's actually not all that I thought it was. It's not all that I thought it was cut out to be. And I'm just realizing that like there's so much beauty, like for real guys, in just appreciating wherever you are in that point in time and just appreciating whatever it is that you have, instead of, you know, being so fixated on doing better and having better and, you know, all of those things. Like, appreciate whatever you have going on, you know, because apart from maybe other people wishing that they were in your position, you'll realize that there's so much to love about wherever you are, like at that current point in time. And for me, that's also something that like I'm gonna start doing now, because I feel like I was just so fixated on like doing better and, you know, just like improvements kind of thing, that I feel like this whole improvement mindset kind of like overtook my life. Because like every day I wake up and I'm like, oh, how can I do better? How can I do better? And that's good, because really, like, in life you must always do better. Like, guys, I'm not saying don't do better, you must do better, you must do better, but also take a step back and be like, wow, like, take a step back and really just smell the roses. Honestly, like, now I'm just gonna be smelling the roses, and, you know, I'm just gonna be appreciating where I am currently in this journey of life. And I just feel like the reason why I even just sat down so randomly to film this, I also feel like somebody out there might need to hear this, but also importantly, I just want this to be like a reminder to my future self that, yes, girl, you need to smell the roses and just enjoy where you are, enjoy the beauty of whatever you have going on, enjoy the lessons, take things as they are and not necessarily as what you wish they were. And yeah guys, that's basically what I wanted to say. This was so random, but I hope that you guys enjoyed watching, because also I don't want this video to be too long. I'm not even sure how long it is, because I'm literally just filming this on my phone. My camera literally broke today, so yeah, I'm fighting for my life. But it's cool though, because at least I have a phone that I can film on, and then I'll just fix my camera either tomorrow or during the course of the week. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, this is it from the Consistent Queen. Bye.